What's good, YouTube? This is KB LaFleur. You can call me KB. Welcome back to another video, man. We got Daphne and we got Facebook messages. So, before we get into this, man, do me a huge favor. Leave me a like, comment, and subscribe. We see this all the time. False allegations. I talk about it on this page all the time because this is very common. This is very common from a lot of women. This is very common for a lot of women. Now, I know a lot of black women like to say, well, you know, them white women like to always damn call grape and this and that and this and that. True. However, it seems my black sisters do it just as much. I'm gonna be honest with you. It just seems that my black sisters do it just as much. And if they're not doing it just as much, then they're damn near close. Because I doubt they're doing more. But, you know, hey, that's just me. I wish I would have talked about it before, but we have Chris Brown. And allegedly, women or a female try to come out and say that Chris Brown sexually assaulted her. And come to find out, he didn't. Want to know how people found out that he didn't? Let's go ahead and take a look at that video.
What time is it? Put the time and date.
You're like reading the messages and stuff, and you haven't blocked me yet, so I'm guessing you don't hate me. I just want to see you again. I mean, just answered the phone and you just hung up. Like, just let me know. Like, if you want me to leave you alone, I definitely would, but I really just want to fuck with you again.
And nobody's coming to his defense. Even with that video out, nobody's coming to his defense. So Daphne said something about it. Once again, here come all the women. Oh, you don't know what's going on. You don't know the situation. You don't know this. You don't know that. You hate your own women. You still need to believe all women. You still need to believe your sisters before you believe a nigga. And it's just, like I said, it's just a common thing where guys kind of expect it. So, like I try to tell people, hey, to avoid situations like this, vet your women. Avoid situations like this, vet your women, especially as a celebrity. And they tell, and everybody tells you, as a celebrity, you need to watch some of the women that you mess with, because they're looking for a come up. They're either looking for a clout or looking for a come up. So, what did the girl do? Try to lie on this man. She said she want to see him. She was like, you know, man, I mean, hey, man, if you want me to leave you alone, like, I'll leave you alone. If somebody's ghosting you, 9 times out of 10, that means they don't want to fuck with you. It means leave them alone. So, a female took it upon herself to go to Daphne's page and message her. And another black woman who just refused to take accountability, refused to hold other black women accountable, and refused to hold a woman accountable who decide to lie on a man, even though she ain't never said a name, but at the end of the day, she tried to lie on a black man. And I'm pretty sure she just gave a name. Somebody would have gotten pulled. So, the bonehead chick says to her, and she had sent 3 messages prior to this message that I'm about to read, but she unsent them. So it had to been something off the wall, or she just didn't, or she just wasn't spelling the words right. So, she said, it's bitches like you who make it hard for rape victims like me to speak up. Even if old girl lied, it wasn't your place to embarrass her by posting like you did. You wasn't trying to help. Shit, you wanted clout. It won't be long before you're grape and no one believes you. Do better, bitch. Now, she's saying it's hard. Daphne makes it hard for women like her to come up and speak out. Don't say that to Daphne. You need to say, women who lie like that make it hard for women like yourself to come out, not women like Daphne. Look at that. How you start off trying to goddamn take away accountability. How you start off pushing away accountability. Instead of jumping to Daphne about showing awareness, you need to be jumping on Shadeja about lying. She's the one that's making it hard for you women, not Daphne. Not the one who's out here trying to expose women who are lying. So Daphne responded, looks like you had to retract some of the shit that you said, huh? I didn't embarrass her. She made the post public. Me sending units to her house was to help her. She refused and wasted my time and the officers. Make a false rape Making a false grape allegation is sick. Then you proceed to wish grape on me? Make it easier for people to tell the truth. I only make it hard for scam artists who want attention like yourself. Move along. Now, she did also say she wished grape on somebody. How do you sit up here and say it's hard for women to come out because of women like yourself, yet you then turn around and say, I hope something happens to you? Now, like I said, grape is a pet peeve for me. Grape is a pet peeve. Like a nigga should get shook. A nigga should go ahead and get shooked up for that, bro. Straight up, a nigga should get shook for that. Why? Because you are a woman. I don't believe any man or any person in the world can force somebody to do something that they do not want to do. I don't think anybody in the world should be able to have that power to do that. Why? Because first of all, a woman is already weaker than a man, and a man just coming upon himself just to take advantage of a female, that just don't sit well with me, bro. I don't think that should sit well with anybody. That should not sit well with anybody. So the fact that she's experienced it, which probably she didn't, but the fact that she experienced this and then turn around and say, I wish it on you. Like, come on, man. Like, it just pretty much just shows you hypocrisy. It shows how hypocritical you are. You're going to sit up here and cry about a female coming out and a lady holding her accountable for lying about it, but then turn around and wish that same thing that you were just crying about on that person. I don't see how that works. So the lady then stated, it won't be long, Daphne Duck. Make sure you wear tight underwear when you go out these days. Tick tock. Guessing the girl blocked Daphne, so Daphne ended up going to the girl's boyfriend's account. So he ended up saying, or Daphne ended up saying to this guy, hello, is this your baby mama? He said hi and yeah, why? Then she sends him the messages that she had with the lady. Wow, we have 3 kids. This ain't cool. We ain't together no more. Can I share this with a few people? This ain't right. She said yes. He then responds, this won't be good for her. Sorry she had it. Sorry she said this, and I in no way support this shit. Have a good day. And she say, you as well. And you see, men gonna try to hold somebody accountable. One thing I can say, men are gonna try to hold somebody accountable. Men will hold other men accountable. We have a man up here saying, you know what, man, look, that's fucked up. And like you say, you got 3 kids. You wishing this shit on somebody, you got 3 kids of your own. Well, my black women don't think about shit like that. My black women do not think about shit like that. The fact that Chris Brown is going through the shit that he's going through, and then Daphne posted what she posted, and this happened literally all within the same week, it's just funny. It's just funny. There shouldn't be no reason, man, why this shit still happening till this day, and nobody's getting pressed for it. Nobody's getting arrested. No female is getting arrested for it, and it's still going on. This is a very critical issue. But nothing is being done. We don't have no bill, no law passed for whoever make false allegations of grape, they don't get put in jail. I told y'all about the story where you had a female who was cheating on her boyfriend. Then it was about to get put out that she was doing that. So what she tried to do to avoid that whole situation and getting it back to her boyfriend, and that story getting back, and that rumor getting back to her boyfriend, she decides to lie on the man that she slept with and say that he raped her. The person who runs student conduct happened to figure it out, and it was like, okay, yeah, this shit's not working. There's too many holes in this. Are you trying to cover up something? The female came out and said, hey, yeah, I am trying to cover it up. I was out here being a whore, and people found out. It was getting around, and I didn't want my boyfriend to find out. So if he is gonna find out, he's gonna find out that they took advantage of me. So the lady said, you know what? No, we're not gonna do that. That's what we're not gonna do. But guess what she didn't do? Tell anybody. Guess what happened to the girl? Nothing. Guess what happened to the guy? Nothing. They did not even tell the guy that the stupid hoe was out here trying to fuck this man's name up. And like I told my girl, I said, look, that's like attempted murder. She should get put on charges for that shit. You can go out here and go fuck a man's name up. You can fuck somebody's career up just by saying, this is what they said. This is what they did off of allegations. We see it numerous of times, bro. Sean Oakman, DeAndre Francis, I cannot say that man's last name whatsoever, but the quarterback from Florida State who played a couple of years ago. Domestic violence. His girlfriend called domestic violence on him. Coming to find out, never happened. But before they even actually investigated it, they removed him from the team. Before they actually even investigated that situation, they removed him from the team. So your whole career is gone before they even open up an investigation. Well, I'm pretty sure they opened up the investigation. But when you look at it, they're coming out with it. So-and-so got caught up on hitting charges or whatever. Release him from the team. It's alleged that he did this. Released from the team. 4 weeks later, the lady come out, oh, well, hey, it was a lie, blah, blah. Nothing happens. His career is done. Just like I said, Sean Oakman, prime example. This is why it's hard to believe women who do come out and say something about it. And especially for the ones who wait. Especially for the ones who wait. And I'm be honest with you, I'm gonna put them pointing fingers on you on that one. If you wait more than a week, bro, that's on you. I'm not even gonna lie to you, that's on you. If you wait more than a week, that's on you. If you wait more than a week, that is on you. Because you need to be saying something. This excuse, oh, well, I was fearing for my life. Oh, well, this, oh, well, that. You're still allowing a man who takes advantage of people to still walk around the streets, and you're not going to be the only one. So you are, in a sense, you are narcissistic. In a sense, you are selfish because you're not trying to look out for others. You're only looking out for yourself. Another female that's just probably minding her business about to sit over here and get taken advantage of by a guy, the same guy that took advantage of you. But because you decide to make up an excuse and all this bullshit, you don't say nothing. Then that girl gets caught up. Then we have a situation here. This is why Title IX meetings exist if you are a college athlete. If you are even in a workplace, but as a college athlete, this Title IX meetings exist because of situations like this. I don't know how many times I'm gonna keep saying it. Women will lie. As you can see, women will lie. You got two cases. You got the Chris Brown and then you got Daphne. Women will lie. Women will fucking lie, bro. It is nothing that you can do about it after they done lied and you done got put through the process and all that, dude. To avoid this situation. And hey, look, right? I mean, you even got celebrities coming to this man's defense, right? Listen, right? So we all know who Lil Duval is. This is what he stated. So if Chris Brown didn't have those texts, y'all would automatically took the woman's side. Sad part is somebody can come out tomorrow saying the same thing and y'all will still take her side. They need to lock up anybody falsely accusing somebody of rape. When y'all be dead ass wrong, y'all just act like it never happened. But the person y'all falsely accused is stuck with the stigma of them for the rest of their life. Or stuck with that stigma, my fault. Y'all won't get it until y'all sons is falsely accused of some bullshit. And this whole topic ain't about defending black men. It's about automatically taking sides just off accusations. Y'all be dead ass wrong. You go to anybody's page that was bashing Chris Brown, none of them apologizing for believing that girl. And that's a fact. And that is a fact. That is a fact. Nobody's apologizing to this man. One of the females responded to him and said, and will still try to defend it. He probably did something. Yes. No woman would lie about that. They need to start serving time for these lies. They do. They need to start serving time for these fucking lies, bro. I've been saying this for the longest. Lil Duval said, and fellas, for the record, when you fuck these girls, do your due diligence. You cannot just ghost these hoes right after you fuck. You gotta send at least 2 texts afterwards, then ghost her. Which is true. Listen, right? And I always say, and I've been saying this for years, because of course, like I said, this has been happening for years. This has been happening for years. I had said, I had always thought, like, dude, a lot of these women, a good some of these women who, a good portion of these women who go out here and go lie on these men are really upset because it just probably never worked out, or these guys lied to them. Usually most of these times, a female go out her way to do this is because the guy didn't say, hey, we're gonna be together or whatever, just lied. Just, you know what I'm saying, drag them through all this shit. lying to me emotionally, and then they get attached or whatever, and then it's, oh well, you know what? I can't get you back by fighting you. So guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna have to lie on you. And it's just like, this is why we need Daphne's page. This is why we need Daphne's page, because she brings awareness to it. And surprisingly, Chris Brown reposted for it, because it's like he understands. And we have a female now who's trying to bring light to this shit. But she becomes the enemy because she's bringing light to it. So I tell you, man, hey, look, listen, my dogs, bet you fucking women, bro. And like Doobie said, bro, don't sit up here, bro, and ghost her, bro, right after you fuck, bro. Text her a few times. I would even say start some arguments, start a bunch of arguments, just so y'all can stop fucking talking to each other. You're like, all right, bet, she done talking to me. All right, cool. You can block and keep it moving. You can block and keep it moving, but don't do that, bro. Don't do that, man. Don't do that, man. One thing you don't want to do is have a female emotionally attached to you. You was leading her on, and now she's like, okay, yeah, nah, the best bet I can't do is lie on you. You don't want to get put in that position, bro. So, man, look, do me a favor, man. Leave me a like, comment, subscribe.